Have you ever wondered why, despite all the good in your life, you still feel unsatisfied? Or maybe you find yourself constantly searching for something outside of yourself to bring you happiness. It's as if there's a cloud that follows you, no matter how clear the sky may seem. But let me ask you this. Do you want to stay dissatisfied forever, or are you ready to change? I have spent many years in silence and solitude, observing my thoughts, my reactions, and my emotions. And one thing I have learned, my dear friend, is that dissatisfaction is not a result of the world around us, it is the result of the world inside us. In my early days as a monk, I too sought external things to fill the emptiness within me. I believed that if I had the right possessions, the right place to live, or the right people around me, then I would be happy. But what I found, over time, is that these things never truly satisfied me for long. They were like a cup with a crack at the bottom. No matter how much I poured into it, it would always leak out. It was not until I stopped searching outside myself that I began to realize the source of my suffering was not the world, but my attachment to my desires, my expectations, and my judgments. Every time I felt dissatisfied, I asked myself, what am I clinging to? Here's where the real change happens. The first step towards peace is not changing your circumstances, it is changing your mind. And this is not an easy thing to do, because it requires us to look inward and face the things we often avoid, our fears, our resentments, our disappointments. Let me share a story with you. When I first arrived at the monastery, I was filled with ideas about what peace should feel like. I imagined that once I sat in meditation for a certain number of days, my mind would be calm, my heart would be full, and I would feel complete. But the reality was different. At first, my mind was loud. My body ached from sitting in stillness. And my heart was restless. One morning, I went to my teacher, frustrated. I can't sit still, I said. I can't find peace. Why is this so difficult? My teacher looked at me with a gentle smile and said, peace is not something you find. Peace is something you allow. Allow yourself to be still, to be present with what is. And when you can be at peace with what is, then you will begin to experience the peace that lies beyond your desires and expectations. I realized that my dissatisfaction came from my constant striving, my constant wanting. I wanted peace, but I was not willing to accept the present moment as it was. I wanted my mind to be still, but I wasn't willing to let go of the thoughts that kept rushing in. It was only when I stopped pushing against myself, when I accepted my thoughts, my emotions, and even my discomfort, that true peace began to flow within me. It wasn't something I had to chase or achieve. It was already there, waiting for me to stop fighting. You see, dissatisfaction is not the enemy. It is a teacher. It shows us where we are clinging, where we are resisting. And when we are willing to face it, to sit with it without judgment, we open the door to transformation. Now, I ask you again. Do you want to stay dissatisfied forever? Or are you ready to change? You have the power, right now, to change your perspective. You don't need to wait for a new year, a new job, or a new relationship. All you need to do is turn inward and ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What is stopping me from finding peace right now? And when you answer this, you will discover that the change you seek is already within you. The only thing you need to do is let go of the need to control, the need to judge, the need to compare. Peace is already here. It is waiting for you to allow it in. If you're ready to change, if you're ready to stop fighting, then begin with a single breath. Inhale, and with the exhale, let go. Let go of the need to be anywhere other than here. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I hope that you take this lesson with you, wherever you go, whatever you do. The path to peace is not far. It is simply a matter of turning inward and allowing yourself to be. Take care of yourself, and remember, peace begins within. If this video touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need to hear these words. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom on how to live a peaceful and fulfilled life. And remember, change begins with a single step, and it starts with you.